everyone. Welcome to a brand new day. It's a new world. After 2 days in Harrisburg, we're heading west out of Maryland and Pennsylvania onto a new, very uncertain future. I don't want this to be a political channel. It's not my purpose. But after the earthquake that happened yesterday, I can't help but be very, very worried. And I think once I get my thoughts together, I might be able to comment something on what I think. But like I said, this is not a political channel, and it's not meant to raise a lot of kerfuffle about what people believe or how people believe or why people believe. This is my journey and what my observations and what I feel. And right now, it's hard. I am normally a very upbeat, very positive person, but right now I'm finding it a little hard to find anything to have hope in. But we'll see. We'll see. So until I can get my thoughts together and figure out what I do want to share and what I don't want to share, as we go along, I'll show you some of the sights as we go west. Hopefully all is not lost. Catch you in a bit. on Route 50, heading toward Parkersburg now. Shouldn't be too long and we will get into Ohio. It's pretty here, but it's a lot past peak. The trees are brown. But I do have to admit, it is kind of pretty here. Went by a sign that said Athens, Ohio is 72 miles, so we shouldn't be too far from Ohio. A lot of road construction going on in West Virginia. We're getting close to Ohio. Wow, look at that. Look at that bridge. Athens, Ohio. Belfry, Ohio, exit 1 mile. This is the Ohio River. We're going over the Ohio River. Still on Route 50 going west.
In a quarter mile, use the left lane to take the
To the heart of it all. We are in Ohio. Like some kind of nuclear facility. This is Cheshire, Ohio. Some kind of silo. Not quite sure what. It's pretty well fenced off, so it's got to be something important. Plant. I have the window down and it does smell a bit noxious. Not a place I'd want to live, I don't think. whatever it is. Nope, this is definitely not a place I'd like to live. Tiger Creek plant. I'll have to check it out and see what it is. Well, we've made it to Kentucky. These are the Eastern Hills, the famous rolling hills of Kentucky. I used to feel really good when I used to make this trip. This is Route 64 and heading west. And I used to feel really good about this trip. I don't know what I feel after yesterday. It's a little brown. It's not color peak. Definitely not color peak. It is a little brown. It's preparing for winter. But I really do love Kentucky. It's one of my favorite states to live in. Moorhead's 26 miles. Lexington is 85. So we got about another hour and a half before we roll into Lexington. Figure out a place to stay where I can stay. It reminds me so much of both the Pennsylvania area and Saratoga. The three of them, these three locations are, to me, very similar. Very low hills, lots of meadows and forests, lots of valleys. Very lush. In the summer, it's very lush. Lots of trees and grass. It's just really, really pretty on a good day. Today's obviously not a good day, but in more ways than one. It is almost my second home. Should be coming up, getting close to Daniel Boone National Forest is up here somewhere. The rocky ledges remind me a lot of the Adirondacks. The way they cut the road in between the hills. Same way they did it on the Adirondack Northway. road's actually in really good shape. I think this road was always in pretty good shape. They keep this road pretty good. It's a main artery between here and Virginia. I drove this route once when I was driving from Keeneland to do races just outside of Charlottesville, Virginia. I have a beautiful photograph of a sunrise because I slept the night in a rest area. In the morning, this beautiful, beautiful sunrise came up. I got a shot of it. Looks like there's cattle on the hill up here to the right. About 3 weeks ago, I'll bet you it was really, really pretty driving through here. Colors look like they must have been really nice. I know they got some rain down here. We just entered Daniel Boone National Forest. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see of this. It's pretty miserable out. This is quite an extensive forest. I think there's campgrounds in here too for people who might be interested in camping. I think there's boondocking in here too. I think you can find some spots to boondock. Not sure how much you're going to be able to see. Try and turn the wipers off if we can. Here, if we can get by. Might be able to see a little better. Not much. part of the Appalachian chain of mountains, which by coincidence the Adirondacks are also part of that same Appalachian chain of mountains, which may account for why it looks so similar. The rocks, the trees, and the hills look very similar. So we're rolling straight into Lexington. That's about a little less than an hour away, and we've been blessed with the bookends of that beautiful sunrise this morning, and now this interesting looking sunset with the quite fearsome looking clouds up. But it's been a long day. We've gone from Harrisburg to here, and we're going to end our trip in Lexington somewhere. I'm going to get myself something to eat, and we're going to call it a day. See what happens tomorrow. So I hope y'all enjoyed this little trip from Harrisburg to Lexington, and it's been a long and rather depressing day between the rain and the political avalanche that happened yesterday. But we'll go on, and so hopefully I'll see you again. Hope you enjoyed this little trip. Kind of taking the back roads through Ohio, but we got here, and thank you for watching. Thank you for being my companion on this trip. I think I needed someone to just kind of sit with me and help me through this. And somehow we'll get through this. Thanks, and we'll see you again here.